Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of July 21 reveal there will be some shockers and bombshells. What is Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, fate after disappearing from the surgical center? Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, will definitely be questioned, especially if he keeps the patient in hiding. Plus, Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, got a huge payoff, but her story isn't over just yet. Fans know that Bill told Grace that he would write her a blank check if Liam survives. The doctor and her colleague did the secret surgery and claimed it was a success. While the tumor has been removed, according to Grace, there are still a lot of risks and unknowns until Liam wakes up. So far, Liam is still unconscious. In fact, later this week, Bill drags an unconscious Liam out of the hospital. So next week will likely show us Bill's plan. Is he working with Grace? Will she come to the house and take care of Liam? Why not do this in a hospital in case of complications? Fans know that Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, panicked when Liam went missing from the hospital. Bridget went to John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, but he didn't seem as concerned. Eventually, Bridget and Finn learned that Grace had discharged Liam, but that didn't make sense to either doctor. Then they assumed that Bill was involved, as he would do anything to save his son's life. However, now that Liam has had the experimental procedure, will Grace tell everyone the truth? Or will they keep it a secret until Liam wakes up? The bold and the beautiful spoilers for next week reveal that Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, will get increasingly nervous. She is looking forward to sealing the deal with Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye. But she's paranoid about Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. Eric Forrester, John McCook, invited Brooke to tag along on a trip with him and Ridge. Later, Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, invited Brooke to fly with him to Italy. We know that Ridge and Brooke will be in Italy together at the same time as Nick. So it sounds like Bridge likely reunites, and Taylor will end up with another broken heart. The week of July 21 to 25 kicks off the bold and the beautiful with more twists than a Forrester fashion line finale. What started with a medical crisis quickly morphs into betrayal, blackmail, heartbreak, and a bold scheme that could change everything. From Grace Buckingham playing puppet master to Bill Spencer doing the unthinkable, the power dynamics shift dramatically. But nothing stuns more than the heartbreaking turn in Liam's story, as his loved ones wrestle with fate and the cost of survival. Monday, July 21. Grace sees Reveals Harapy Lan and Popp Panasis. The week begins with a storm brewing in the Forrester corridors, and not the fashion kind. Grace Buckingham returns to the hospital chapel, having just finished a call with a mysterious partner in crime. Her expression is cold, calculating. Gone is the concerned mother. This is a woman with an agenda. She corners Poppy in the hospital hallway and delivers a bone-chilling ultimatum. If you want to keep Luna safe, Grace says, you'll do exactly as I say. Poppy, reeling from the fallout over her past and the devastating reveal of the mince incident, is desperate. She begs Grace to back off, to consider Luna's emotional state. But Grace won't hear it. She lays out a plan. Poppy must convince Bill to walk away from Luna and publicly denounce her. To protect her, Grace insists. The scandal, the accusations, the Spencer name, it's too much. Grace wants Luna back under her wing and far from Bill's influence. But there's a deeper layer. Grace wants Bill humiliated, for reasons still unknown. Meanwhile, Luna visits Liam, who remains unconscious after the risky brain surgery. She speaks to him softly. Unaware that outside the hospital room, Finn watches with a conflicted expression. He's beginning to see the woman who may have sacrificed everything for Liam, including her future with the Forresters. Tuesday, July 22. Bill's UNHOLYDL and a PHONE he estation ULDNT Havancered. Bill Spencer is not a man easily manipulated, but he's also a man with secrets, and Grace knows one of them. On Tuesday, she corners him at Spencer Publications, dropping a bombshell that rocks him to the core. "You thought that was buried." Grace hisses. "I know what you did in Genoa City, and I still have the files." Whatever Grace is referring to sends Bill into panic mode. He slams the door shut, demands to know what she wants. Grace plays it cool. She gives Bill one chance to make things right. Walk away from Luna, and she keeps her silence. Bill, furious and confused, calls a trusted associate in Genoa City for confirmation. He soon learns that Grace isn't bluffing. His past is a loaded weapon, and she's aiming it directly at his legacy. Meanwhile, back at the hospital, Bridget delivers unsettling news to Hope, Steffi, and Wyatt. Liam has made it through surgery, but the swelling around his brain has caused unexpected complications. The possibility of permanent memory loss is very real. Hope breaks down, her world crumbling. Steffi stays quiet, biting her tongue, though her eyes reveal a world of regret. Wednesday, July 23. Liam, boy he is up. But who do is he Rima MBR? Midweek brings the moment everyone has waited for. Liam wakes up. At first, there's hope. He opens his eyes, looks around, seems aware. Hope rushes to his side, tears of joy spilling. Steffi stays behind, letting Hope take the lead. Bridget runs neurological checks, and everyone seems to breathe a little easier. Until Liam speaks. "Where's Kelly?" he asks. "Is she okay?" Hope's smile falters. "Kelly? Not Beth." As questions continue, it becomes clear that Liam's memories are patchy at best, and strangely selective. He remembers Steffi and their daughter with shocking clarity, but when Hope gently prompts him about Beth or their marriage, Liam grows confused and agitated. Hope's heart shatters. Steffi looks like she's seen a ghost. Finn steps in and insists Liam needs rest. But Bridget offers a chilling explanation. Liam's hippocampus may have been damaged. Selective retrograde amnesia, she explains. There's a chance he may never regain certain memories. Hope leaves the room, barely holding it together. Outside, she bumps into Wyatt, who finally tells her the truth. That before the surgery, Liam had chosen to fight for her. "He loved you," Wyatt insists. "You were it for him." Hope collapses into Wyatt's arms, sobbing. Tuesday, July 24. Brooke take his aim, and Richie take his sides. Brooke is livid. When she learns of Grace's manipulation and Poppy's agreement to play along, she storms into Forrester Creations and unleashes on both women. Her voice echoes through the halls. "You're treating Luna like a bargaining chip." "What is wrong with you?" Grace remains unbothered, convinced she's doing what's best for her daughter. Poppy tries to defend herself, but it's clear she's being held hostage by something bigger. Ridge enters midway through the battle and demands answers. Brooke tells him everything: the deal Grace made with Bill, the blackmail, Luna's heartbreak, and the pressure Poppy's under. It's a rare moment where Ridge finds himself speechless. He turns to Grace, unsure of what to believe. Back at the hospital, Luna visits Liam again. He's more alert now, but still stuck in a Steffi-centric past. Luna tries to gently remind him of Beth, Hope, and their love story. Liam stares at her, blank. "You're the girl with the mints," he mutters, half lucid. Luna flees the room in tears. Finn follows her, and for the first time in weeks, they talk without anger or suspicion. He softens, seeing her pain, and tells her that whatever happened, she deserves better than this chaos. Friday, July 25. A sin repeated. And fatecaled. Friday ends the week with a gasp-inducing cliffhanger. Bill, backed into a corner, makes a shocking decision. Rather than accept Grace's demands or risk losing Luna, he visits an old contact and arranges a quiet cleanup of the files Grace claims to possess. But in the process, he learns a painful truth. The person who gave Grace that leverage was none other than Poppy. It was years ago. Poppy was desperate for money. She stole files from Bill's private server and handed them off, without knowing exactly what they contained, in exchange for wiping her debts clean. And Grace has held them ever since. Bill returns to the hospital, rage building. He confronts Poppy in a secluded hallway and delivers a gut punch. "You sold me out before you even loved me." Poppy tries to explain, but Bill's face is cold. "We're done," he says. "I can't protect Luna anymore." At the same time, Bridget delivers devastating news to the family. The swelling in Liam's brain has worsened again. Another surgery may not be survivable. They have 24 hours to decide whether to operate or let nature take its course. Hope, Steffi, and Wyatt are shattered. But the person most broken is Bill. He visits Liam one last time, his voice trembling. "I'm sorry, son. I thought I could fix this. I was wrong." As the screen fades to black, Liam's eyes flutter, and he whispers a name. Hope. But is it too late? Hope and Steffi face off over Liam's final wish. A shocking visitor from Genoa City arrives with secrets of their own. Bill spirals, and Brooke takes matters into her own hands, and Grace. She may have just made herself the most dangerous woman in Los Angeles. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.